All right, Shalom, Shalom. It's your brother Wab Ram. You're back with another lesson, Lord willing to be edifying. I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wahara Kakwadash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of great millstone who taught me this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 men of the Lord you see on the highways and byways prophesying in the name and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, also in the correct doctrine. I want to send a shalom to the one-third men, women, and children that will escape the justice of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai by their faith. Just got another lesson I want to bring out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, because we see in the beast system basically being put forth to the whole world, man. And you're witnessing it. You're witnessing the end of Esau's kingdom and the start of ours for the most part, man. Because we know this kingdom has to go down before we can get ours. Now, the beast system is going to introduce the NWO, which is the New World Order, the NWO. Which is going to take effect with the MOTB, which is the mark that was in Revelation 13 being presented to everyone on the globe. And we're entering into those times, man. And they're rolling it out, and they're not telling you exactly it's going to be this, it's going to be. They're not going to tell you that. It's going to be for you to understand through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Because you see, on this video, he goes and says the word a couple times, so I don't want to really play the video. But it says Stargate AI project could help create cancer RNA. You see it. And this is what he presented to Oracle CEO Larry Ellison says. And then it goes into the jobs. But that ain't the point. The point is that they're using the jab, as a starting point to bring out the MOTB, which we know is the RFID microchip, man. And this is the same thing that they've done with the Tower of Babel, man, making everybody as one. I'm going to play a little bit of it, but I'm going to see if I can catch it. Matter of fact, I'm going to play it until I get to the points where he starts saying the word. But check this out.
Topic, which I think is important. So we're going to go.
He started to say the word, but you can just pause and read the information. It goes all the way back to 1909 when they started pushing these jabs, going to the cow. You see the cow pox. See, all this is set up, and they've been practicing this to have the people under their control, man. It's all for control. As you see, syphilis, vac, all over here. You say right here as well. Like I say, these information you got to pause and read to really get into it, because he went over it briefly, but I didn't want him to say what he's planning on doing with it. And see, you see in year 1880, misinformation. Let me see if he don't say it now.
Experimental jabs. So then I went back to 17.
Yeah, he went back to 1799. Jenner and smallpox. So this is all been put in place, man, from way back in the day, man. And they're using this just to play on the emotions of the people, because they're going to make you feel like you need it.
Ann came from. A father had his daughter vaccinated.
So that's what Raggedy Ann and Andy came in. I remember this coming up as a child, and I remember the eyes being X'd out, symbolizing death. So these jabs that they're going to give you is going to basically give you a slow death, man. And a lot of these jabs that came in with this last CV, that cancer and shit is spiked, man. So we know that this agenda is for you to be put to death, man. A slow kill. And the system is being put up as they introduce this, as Trump introduced Stargate. It's going through an entire system. It's all being set up right before your eyes, man. Where they're going to be able to track everything you do, from the way you eat, all, man, down the line, man. And a lot of these videos I can't put up because last time I put up the one over in Davos, Switzerland, they gave me a strike, man. So over in the Economic Forum. So I can't put those videos up. They kind of go in more detail You can pretty much get that on get them on IG or on YouTube. You just look them up. But I just want to kind of give you a, a small synopsis of it, if you want to say it like that, of the system being put in place all over the globe.
So this is straight from the Customs and Border Patrol agent at the airport today. When it was my turn, I approached the desk and he motioned for me to stand in front of the camera and took a picture. I waited a moment and said, "Do you want to see my passport?" And he shook his head no. So I asked him, "Why did you take my picture?" And he said, "It's facial recognition software. When I take your picture, your passport pops up on my screen, which is why I don't need to see it." "What other information pops up?" I asked. And he said, "Everything I need to know about you, I can find out. I know by taking your picture, your name, your date of birth, where you live, and every time the government has taken a picture of you, it pops up in our screen." So I asked him, "Are you able to see criminal records?" He said, "Of course." "Are you able to see my driver's license?" And he said, "Of course." "If you have a valid entry document, or if the government ever took your picture for any reason, I can find out everything I need to know about you." So there you go, straight from the Customs and Border Patrol, while you're photographed at the airport. Safe travels and be careful.
So the system is pretty much put in place. Even going to the Walmart to self-checkout, to the dollar store self-checkout, Lowe's, Home Depot self-checkout, they already have you in the system, man. The only thing they're going to need next is to put that chip in you. And that's going to seal the deal. And that the jab has that mRNA in it. You know what I'm saying? With the nanotechnology in it, man. And so you're not going to be able to escape this man's system. He's putting it up where you will have to be just. It's going to be like China, man. You will have to be chipped to be even in this man's system, and that's pretty much making all the people as one, just like in the Tower of Babel, man. Now check this out.
First week of 2025 has started off with a bang. Waldo 3 was released, which is an AI system that can track just about anything in the entire world. It stands for the Whereabouts Assertion for Low-Lying Detectable Objects. And by the way, assertion means process of finding out anything specifically. Anything. It's able to detect vehicles, utility poles, bikes, boats, buildings, shipping containers, and people. It's already being used for disaster recovery, wildlife monitoring, infrastructure monitoring, traffic flow management, crowd counting, and drone safety. It's open source public software, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be used in the most productive ways possible. Happy New Year's, people. Peace.
See, your system is already set up, man. You're going to be tracked everywhere. Everywhere. And that system is already put in place. They're using it on a low level now until everything, I guess everything is ready to go online. As well as this food they're going to be giving you to eat, man. Now check this out. Let me see if I can go back and get it.
This is a energy bar. This is a energy bar that was being handed out on the streets of Davos today. Cocoa cashew flavor, has protein in it. The word insect or bugs is nowhere on this. But this is insect protein energy bars. And there was a man giving these out by the 100 today. They really want you to eat the bugs. This is not a conspiracy theory, Alex. I couldn't believe it. I took it and I asked the guy, where does it say bugs? He said, oh, it's right there. Alphitobius diaperinus in the ingredients. That's the Latin phrase for the insect. It's mealworms. They ground up worms to make this. There is no warning label at all. This is legitimate for sale. in Europe, they really are selling bugs to be eaten. That is not a conspiracy.
And see that it's not a conspiracy, man. They have showed you that they want you to be a useless eater, man. Because they putting not only that, they're putting pork in everything as well, man. Let's see if I can get it. I don't have that video up. There you go.
Hey y'all, so I am in the grocery store. Let's see how many of your favorite items have pork in it. First up are your cinnamon rolls. Can y'all see that? Monoglycerides. If you think you're making a better choice by using this, monoglycerides. Whipped cream. Ready whip, excuse me. Mono and diglycerides. Pringles. Mono and diglycerides. Pecan spin wheels. Mono and diglycerides. HEB brand cinnamon rolls. Monoglycerides. Cinnamon raisin cinnamon bread. Monoglycerides. Butter bread. Monoglycerides and diglycerides. 100% whole wheat bread. Mono and diglycerides. Carb balanced tortillas. Monoglycerides. 100% whole wheat tortillas. Monoglyceride. It's in Spanish, but I know what that is. Ice cream sandwiches. Mono and diglycerides.
So you get the point, man. They're hiding these bugs. Shit, you probably been eating them. Never knew because they hide them in these different names that shit Jay can't even really pronounce, man. So this man is a devil, man. His system is coming online, man. And Trump is just the spokesman for it, man. He's the head of it, and pretty much everything comes from America, man. That shows you that this is the place where it's all going to stem from. The beast, which is Rome 2.0, man. And the same at the time of the Tower of Babel is the same as now, man. And let me start here in verse 1. It says, this is Genesis 11 and verse 1. It says, and the whole earth was of one language and of one speech. And that's getting everyone that had his MOTB, man. Everybody being able to be tracked and everything, man. I mean, the list goes on, man. It says, and it came to pass as they journeyed from the east that they found a plain in the land of Shinar. It says, and they dwelt there, and they said one to another, go and let us make brick and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime had they for mortar. And they said, go to and let us build us a city and a tower whose top may reach unto the heaven. And see, this is their point, man. They want to make it as being as a god in the earth that can be basically can't be brung down. That's always been their agenda. They want to be God on the earth, that the people will worship them and will have to go to them for the want of all things. So Esau is telling you to your face that this thing is coming to pass, man. And if you don't want to get down with it, he's going to put you to death, man. And that's the reason why we know for a fact the Lord is coming back, and he's going to redeem his elect. And that's the reason why we push these lessons out for you to see for yourself that there's no turning back, man. It's only turning to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, or you're going to suffer a great wrath of the Lord, man. Because Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is making Esau push this agenda on the left-hand side. So basically, as he said, reach unto heaven, continuing on, he said, let us make us a name. See that? Let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad above the face of the whole earth. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushua came down to see the city and the tower which the children of man builded. And see, the Lord is doing that now. That's why you see the angels everywhere, the chariots of the Lord everywhere. He is seeing what this man is doing, his system that he's bringing out, and what his agenda is, man. See, the Lord knows all of this, man. That's the reason why we have to come back to the Lord, and the Lord make privy to us the things that is going on in the earth, man. Verse 5, it says, verse 6, I'm sorry, it says, and Yahweh Hashem Yahushua said, behold, the people is one, and they have all one language, and this they begin to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. And this is what he's imagined to do, to get everyone on the globe chipped. And also he wants to DP. You've seen the Georgia Guidestones. So this is also his thing he wants to do as well, man. So what we bring out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is from the Lord, man. From the apostles and elders, a great millstone down, man. We're not telling you nothing just for the hell of it. This is what we're seeing through the spirit and what he's doing in the physical, man. We can actually see and guide you straight to it, man. That you won't be blindsided when this thing goes down. And this is what he's planning on doing. They're not going to be restrained from what they're trying to do. That's what they're trying to put everything together. Everything is a rush, man. And they're rushing right now, man. Let me continue on. It says, verse 7, it says, go and let us go down and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. So Yahweh Hashem Yahushua scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth, and they left off to build the city. And see, this is what they want to do before the Lord returns, man. That's why the scripture tell you in Revelation 12:12 that they have but a short time. See, they want to do this before the Lord comes down and destroys their system and their kingdom, man, because they actually are planning to fight against Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. So they want to get this done before the Lord comes back. And that's the reason why it's a push for it. It says, verse 9, it says, therefore is the name of it called Babel, which is Babylon, confusion. That's all they push her. It's just because Yahweh Hashem Yahushua did there confound the language of all the earth. It says, and from thence did Yahweh Hashem Yahushua scatter them abroad upon the face of all the earth. And see, the Lord is going to judge them, man. They are putting everything in place to bring forth their agenda to be all one people, man, as they're trying to redo what Nimrod did, man, which is one of their gods, man. They want to redo what Nimrod or finish what Nimrod tried to do or tried to accomplish. That's what they want to do. And this right here in Isaiah 14 tells you exactly what his thoughts are. This is Isaiah 14 in verse 12. It says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? See, Lucifer is a man, man. The elite banking family just means light bearers, someone that has the light, which we are the light bearers, man. We carry the light, the men of the Lord. It says, son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? See that all the nations are going to be weakened by these elite, as they call them, the Illuminati, Lucifer. That's what Illuminati means. The light bearers, roughly going in that definition. But this is a man that's pushing this agenda, man. It says, for thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend unto heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of power. And that's why y'all in the heavens, man. I will sit upon the mount of the congregation on the sides of the north. And that's where they're in our land now. They're above the children of Israel now, man. This is what their dream was. It says, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. And see that? They want to be like the Most High as a God. And the Lord is going to bring them down, man. It says, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell into the sides of the pit. And that's their judgment. See, the Lord is going to bring them down to the sides of the pit, man. That's going to be their judgment, man. Their hell is going to be our heaven. Just like their heaven was our hell. That's where we at right now in our captivity. So it's going to be a role reversal, man. The switching of roles. Us in rulership and them in slavery. This is Job 20 and 20 and 4. It says, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short. And see, this is what Nimrod tried to do with the Tower of Babel, man. He tried to accomplish he tried to accomplish his goal as putting everybody on one to fight against the Lord, man. See, they try to fight against the Lord in the ancient world with Nimrod, man. That's why they built a tower. And they trying to do it again right now, man. And Nimrod is one of the gods they worship, man. So they trying to basically complete what he didn't complete. And that's why they're rushing. It says that the triumph of the wicked is short and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. It says, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, see that? Though he's high in stature now, and his head reaches unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. See that they're very high now. They're in their heaven's mindset now, man. They're ruling everyone. They're ruling and controlling everything on the planet, man. Even to the point that making you eat bugs, man. So this devil is very powerful, man. But the Lord said he's going to perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. And see, the angel's going to chase this man, man. And he's going to be casted out of the earth, man. For that's a part of his judgment after that first 1,000 years, man, because they're going to build up the kingdom of heaven for the children of Israel. Then they will be exempt. They will be not exempt. They will be eliminated. This is Job 20, drop down to verse 22. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. See that? As soon as he got everything in place, every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. See that the nations are going to fight against him. When he is about to fill his belly, his NWO, power shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. See, the Lord has let him do all these things, man. He ain't doing it on his own. He ain't special. It's the Lord making him do it on the left-hand side, man, to bring forth the Lord's will, man. And it's the reason why we should fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man, because he controls both, man, good and evil, man. Judgment and blessings. So the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is upon his men to teach his word to you, man. For you to see for yourself and be able to get out of harm's way, man. Because the Lord is with us. It says, he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. And that's those thermonuclear missiles, man. See, we see everything we read, we see his judgment. So that's the reason why we know that the Lord is on our side, because everything we read, we're seeing for a fact, this man is doing it. And we're seeing his judgment. It's coming upon him, man. It says, it is drawn and cometh out of the body, yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. See, in his place where he stays at, man. It's going to go ill with him, man. Especially here in Babylon the Great, man. This is where his dwelling place is, his tabernacle. It says, the heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. See that everything is going to rise up against him, even his own allies. It says, the increase of his house shall depart. See, everything he's gained, riches, gold, silver, everything he's gained is going to depart from him. And his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. See that? In the day of the Lord's wrath. This is the portion of the wicked man from power, and the heritage appointed unto him from the Most High power, man, by power. So the Lord is going to judge him, man. And we just seeing this man basically build up his judgment, man. All the wickedness he's done in the earth is being built up for 1 hour, man. Because 1 hour, everything is going to be stripped from him. 1 hour is all it's going to take for his everything he had, everything he built up to be gone. And see, the Tower of Babel is also the beast system, man. It goes hand in hand. He just basically, the Tower of Babel is in the ancient world, and the beast system is in the modern day world we in now, man. See, Esau has the same playbook, man. They study the wicked, and they continue on in the same wickedness that their forefathers and their gods that did before them. The reason why I say they're gods because Nimrod is one of their gods, man. And they worship, I can't tell you who all they worship, man. So it's because it's thousands, more than I can count. But the point is, this man is going down, man. And he is going to see his judgment. This is Revelation 12 and verse 7. It says, "And there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought in his angels." So Michael and the angels are coming from the heavens, the heavenly realm, and Esau and his angels, which is his military might, his fighter jets, and all of that, is going to fight against Michael and Archangel and the angels in the heavens, man, in the outer, what you call outer space, where they have their satellites. They can't go too far, past the Van Allen belt. But you know what I mean when I say the heavens, man, the space, outer space. It says, "And prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven." See that? So their rulership is coming down with them, man, because they want to be exalted above the clouds, man. They want to be powerful. We just read that. It says, "And the great dragon was cast out, the old serpent called the devil and Satan." See that? They go hand in hand. The deceiver and the adversary. He says, "which deceived the whole world." See that? They're going to deceive the whole world with this MOTB, man. With these jabs. They deceive the whole world with the first jab, man. They're trying to do the same exact thing. Just redoing it, man. But putting another issue on it. And see that they're going to have more plagues come as well, man. See, we on the I would say the tipping point of all these plagues coming upon Babylon the Great, man, and all over the globe. But see, they doing it slow. They trying to gradualism. That's what they're doing. They gradually bringing things in. Now in Georgia, they had this exterminate, I think 100,000 chickens. You can't eat no eggs. They took all the eggs and chicken off of the grocery stores in Georgia, and I think a couple other places too. But I remember they saying Georgia, and they just made it seem like it was then the ducks too was 100,000 ducks. I got that wrong about the chickens, but those ducks are being, people eat ducks as well. But the chickens, I think, was a couple million that was eliminated, but it was 100,000 ducks that they used for to eat. They have in your grocery stores to eat. They said they found the bird sickness there with the ducks and the chickens. So they bringing that in, and it's plain to see their agenda, man, coming forth. Let me continue on. It says, "And I heard," verse 10, it says, "and I heard a loud voice from saying in heaven, now is come salvation, the strength of the kingdom of our power, and the power of his Mashiach. And for the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before power day and night." See, that goes to show you that every time the Lord shows you him doing something, he has a judgment coming right behind it, man. He has a judgment coming right behind it, man. So he's not going to win, man. He's going to lose. But the Lord has to build him up to make him feel like he's going to win, man. Just like those old Rocky fights. Rocky Balboa get his ass whooped the whole fight, and at the end, Rocky come back and just beat the guy brutally to win. It's plain, man. It's plain to see this is what's going to happen to Esau, man. It's going to look like he's going to win. He's going to win the championship or whatever, how you want to place it, however you want to say it. Then the Lord is going to bring him straight down, man. This is Revelations 13, and I'm going to start at verse 1. But we just see the Lord casting Michael and archangels casting the dragon down, which is Esau Edom. It's verse 1. It says, "And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and I saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon the horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the name of blasphemies." See, that's Esau, man, in the EU. And I broke this down before, you know what I'm saying? But if you have any questions about it, I can go back into it. Basically, I just want to just sum it all up as data on the EU. You can look into it. Brothers done did videos on it. So if you don't know it, just put a message and I can give them to you, man. Just to make the lesson short. I don't want to say every single one, but it's just summing it up as basically going into data on the EU, which is this is Rome all over, man. It says, and the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion, and the dragon gave him his power, and his seat, and great authority. And I saw one of his heads, as it were, wounded unto death. It's the Roman Empire coming back, and that's what we in now, man. That's why the apostle elders called Trump Nero, man. He was a Roman Caesar in the ancient world. Continuing on, it says, and his deadly wound was healed, as him coming back after that 1,000 years. And all the world wondered after the beast. See that? They wondered after the beast. And this is the beast system. Because this is the beast is in control of it, man. All the technology, AI everywhere. Everything AI. And this is also with Daniel 12, knowledge will be increased, man. This is the time, man. AI systems everywhere. And you know what I'm saying? The technology everywhere. This goes hand in hand, man. He says, and they worship the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. See that? The dragon gave power unto the beast, man. And this is going into his system, man. The NWO, the mark of the beast. And they worship the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast? See that? And they saying, who is like unto the beast? So this is them not being challenged, man, until the Lord returns. And see, and they worshiping these gods that they think that's giving them power, man. It says, who is able to make war with him? See that? Who is able to make war with him? And that's what Esau thinks, man. Nobody's able to bring him down, man. And that's how they feel. Who can bring us down? Who gonna stop us from bringing in our NWO, man? He says, verse 5, it says, and there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to continue 40 and 2 months. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against power, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven. And I want to drop down to verse 15, because basically I said that this goes into NATO, the EU, Roman Empire rejuvenated. But I want to get the point right here, because the beast system is the MOTB, man. Verse 15, it says, and he had power to give, remember I just read up there, it was the dragon gave power to the beast. He says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. See that? The image of the beast. That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the beast should be killed. And that's what the ultimate goal is. If you don't want to adjust to their system, they're going to put you to death, man. 16, it says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And you see Elon Musk, what he's doing. Then you got the MOTB. They already got ready. Everything is pretty much ready, man. They just have to wait for a major event for them to implement it, man. And what Trump said, and he's going to implement warp speed. Ain't that what he did when the CV first happened? That was his terminology, warp speed. Now it's them bringing this Stargate in. That's a warp speed, man, Stargate. And that goes back, man, that goes into Terminator, man, so many movies, man. So you can see this man is putting forth his agenda, man, right before your eyes, man. You can't deny that this is going into the technology of the MOTB, man. He says, verse 17, it says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of the man of his name. So let me slow down. He says, here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 636. So this is the main system, man, from the Tower of Babel to to the beast system, man. Coming right back, man. What Nimrod wasn't able to do, Esau's trying to fulfill what his God was not able to do, man. That's Nimrod. So let me end it right there, man. Lord Williams edifying. Shalom. Shalom.